Tonight, a man was fired from his job because he was terrible at it, not because of anything he posted on social media. But first, local children's book author Sheila Watts just sold the rights to one of her books to a movie production company.
They're gonna make a movie out of one of her children's books.
That is the plan. Miss Watts sold the rights to her Newbery Medal-winning book, Where the Domestic Things Are. A Hollywood studio wants to turn her beloved classic into a movie.
Now that is exciting stuff, man.
It truly is. Where the Domestic Things Are is one of the best-selling and highly regarded children's books of the last decade. To see it on the silver screen will be a treat for people of all ages.
You know, she inspired me to write a series of children's books.
You?
Me what?
You are writing a children's book?
I'm writing a series of children's books, Stone.
And how long have you been working on this series of children's books?
I've been at it for years, Playboy. It's no easy task, you know. You need to tap into the things that are important to children.
And you believe that you've tapped into the things that are important to children?
Yeah, of course, man. That's why I'm writing a series of children's books.
I see. I will probably regret asking, but what are these children's books about?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Stone. After much research, I determined that I would write a series of how-to books for kids.
How-to books? I can't believe I'm saying this, but that actually sounds like a good idea.
Thank you. I wanted to address the things that kids want to learn how to do at an early age.
And what are some of the skills you'll be addressing in your children's how-to books?
Well, the first book is How to Create Armpit Farts.
How to create armpit farts? That's the book you're working on. How to create armpit farts.
Yes, Stone. Can you do armpit farts?
No, Felix, I cannot do armpit farts. I've never felt the need to.
You're lost, Playboy. You should read my book. It'll change your life.
No, it won't.
Now, that's just the first book. I'm also working on how to fart out loud and blame it on someone else.
Felix!
What?
Why would you write a book that teaches kids how to blame someone else for their flatulence?
You ever fart out loud, Stone?
Of course I have. It's a humiliating experience.
That's my point, man. No kid should have to suffer that kind of humiliation.
Noble as that is, what about the other kid? You know, the one who gets blamed for the flatulence?
First of all, just say fart, man. Flatulence? Come on, man. And to answer your query...
Wait. You can say query, but I can't say flatulence.
To answer that query, yes. To answer your original query, the other kids should also read my book, Return the Blame. At that point, there is no clear culprit, and neither will be humiliated.
That's genius, Felix. No, it is not genius.
Thank you, Bonnie. I'm also working on how to use I don't know as a successful defense.
Felix, I don't think you should encourage children to use I don't know as a way of explaining things. Why would you want to set that as a precedent?
Well, Stone, I don't know.
Wow, it works!
Exactly. Bonnie gets it. I'm also working on how to cheat on math tests and get away with it.
Felix, that's a horrible thing to teach children. It's important that they actually learn these things. Math is a fundamental part of a children's education.
I know that, Stone, and those kids have to pass tests. I'm helping them to advance, Playboy.
By cheating?
That's why it's called How to Cheat on Math Tests and Get Away with It. It's in the title, man.
Felix, these are terrible books to write for children.
Those are just the first 4 of my series of children's books. I'm also working on How to Eat Chicken Nuggets 3 meals a day.
That can't be healthy.
How to Read.
Wow. Okay, Felix, well, How to Read is a very positive how-to book.
Well, yeah, it's a picture book, man, no words.
Of course it is.
And finally, I'm working on How to Hide a Booger when you don't have a tissue.
How to hide a booger?
When you don't have a tissue, yeah. Spent months doing the research.
Research? How do you research hiding boogers, Felix?
Okay, look under your desk, Playboy.
Cheese and rice, Felix! Are all of those boogers yours?
Each and every one, man. Took months for that collection.
That is disgusting! Oh, God, we need to go to break. We'll be back next hour.